What's up, 88ers? Welcome back. We got forearms today. Stay tuned. I'm gonna show you how to get those Popeye forearms, baby. Yeah. Pretty neglected muscle. Not too many people work them out. Don't neglect your forearms. Stay tuned. I'm gonna show you the top 5 exercises to get those Popeye forearms. All right. Alright, we're going to start this forearm workout with what I think is the best forearm exercise. It's behind the back wrist curls. I can do the most weight with this exercise. I can put the most load on my forearms with this exercise, but you don't see people doing it very often. So, you behind your back, lift your weights up, roll your fingers, twist your wrist, squeeze your forearm. Just like so. You see the range of motion isn't very high there. All you do is rolling your wrist, rolling your fingers, bending your wrist and flexing your forearm. Just like so. You really want to burn out that forearm, man. This is the one. You can crank up the weight. You see I got 135 pounds right now. I can probably go up to 315 pounds on this and get 6 reps with it. But you're going to have to work your way up now. Don't think you can walk into the gym and wrist curl 315 pounds. 135 is hard enough. So start there. Start with what you can do for 6 to 10 reps. This is probably the heaviest exercise you can do for your forearms. So make sure you do it first and make sure you load up the weight. Get those Popeye forearms. All right. So shortly after the behind the back wrist curls, you're gonna do knee wrist curls. We do these overhand and underhand. We're gonna do them overhand first because we just did the underhand version with the behind the back wrist curls, right? All right, so place your wrist on your knees like so, and all you're gonna do is flex your wrist back up and squeeze that forearm. This is working the top of the arm. When you do it underhand, it's working the under part of your arm here. So make sure when you're doing your forearms, you're doing both overhand and underhand wrist curls. So you're hitting that whole forearm, top, bottom, and all around, right? All right, these are tough. I only have 45 pounds in my hand and it's burning already. So you're not gonna be able to do big weights like you can do with the wrist curls behind your back, right? Right. All right, so right after that, we're gonna go back to the underhand version. But you're gonna be on your knees, and again, you're not gonna be able to do as much weight as you can with the behind the back version. But this is also another great version. Roll your fingers up, curl your wrist, squeeze your forearms, just like so. Make sure you get that contraction at the top. Don't just rest at the top. Squeeze your forearm. Roll your fingers up and squeeze that forearm. You want big forearms like Popeye? Blow them up, y'all. When I worked at Gold's Gym, there was a young lady that came up to me and said her favorite muscle is forearms, and I had the best forearms she'd ever seen. So guess what? I started working forearms more after that. Right? Silly, but true story. All right, so roll your fingers up, squeeze them, and then back down. All right, that's overhand and underhand wrist curls right here on your knees. Just remember, get that full range of motion and squeeze that forearm. You're not gonna be able to do the weight you can with the wrist behind your back curls, but this is a great burner. Stay tuned, you know we got some more. All right, y'all, we killed the forearm so far with wrist curls. So we're gonna do something a little different. You don't see this one much, but man, you wanna talk about grip strength, you wanna talk about blowing up your forearms, we're gonna do a plate pinch, right? So, plate pinch looks like so. All you do is grab 2 plates, pinch them together, and hold. Just like so. You're not doing reps, you're doing this for time. So 30 seconds to a minute, squeeze these babies together. If you're not strong enough, one of them's gonna slip out and fall, right? Right, and you can see I only have 10 pounds here, and we're not even close to 30 seconds yet, and I'm burning. So, If you can do 25-pound plates, you are an animal. If you can do 45-pound plates, holy smokes, you better sign up for strongman or something, because I can barely do these 10-pounders. It's about to slip out. Yeah, see? Just like so. So go to failure, or till one slips out of your hand, which is the same as failure. 3 rounds, 30 seconds to a minute. If you can do a minute with the plate pinch, you're too light. Go heavier. And again, if you can do a 25-pound plate or a 45-pound plate, you're an animal. Show us a video. I'd like to see it, y'all. All right. We got one more bonus superset to finish off those forearms. But just remember, we finished with the plate pinch just now. All right. We got one left to finish off those forearms. Burn those forearms out. Build them up like Popeye, baby. Last one I'm going to show you is a superset. I like to finish my workout with this because you're so smoked afterwards. It's burning so bad, you're probably not going to be able to do anything else. So, save this one for last. It's a wrist curl superset. So what you're going to do is 10 like so. You're just doing the wrist curls where you roll your fingers, flex your wrist, flex your forearm, just like so. You're going to hit 10 of those, then immediately go to 10 curls. Again, this is a bicep move, but your forearms are getting burned out. Trust me, if you've never done this, you're really gonna feel your forearms, right? All right, I'm not counting, but after 10, you go immediately, don't even put the weight down, immediately back to your wrist curls for another 10. And believe me, you are gonna be on fire by this time, right? All right, I'm not counting again, but 10, and then immediately 10 curls. Just like so. Keep the tension on your forearms. There's no way to escape it at this point. These things are burning. All right, I'm not counting, but 10. And then do it one more time. So you're getting 3 sets in here. No rest. Burn those forearms. Kill those forearms, baby. You're not going to have much left after this. Believe me, that's why I do it last. And then finish with your 10 curls. Just like so. Oh, man. You want big forearms, you want to burn them out. That superset right there, holy smoke. Whew, they're burning, y'all. All right, so I'm gonna have to tell you, this isn't a workout. These are just the best exercises for forearms. I would suggest doing the behind the wrist curls, and then finishing with the superset here, wrist curls. That would be my suggestion, the top 2 out of the list. If you want to blow your forearms up. They're all good, but in my opinion, if you really want to get those forearms blowed up, do the behind the wrist curls and then superset at the end to burn them out. All right, stay tuned. We're going to recap this video. All right, y'all. Thanks for staying tuned. That was the Build Your Popeye Forearms Up video. Yeah. Don't neglect your forearms, y'all. I used to have elbow problems when I would curl, elbow pain, doing pull-ups, curls, etc. Once I started doing the forearm work, the elbow pain went away and it hasn't come back. So if you have elbow pain, you might want to work those forearms out. It might be a weak forearm and not your elbow, that's the problem. All right, let's recap. So we started with behind the back wrist curls. This is the biggest one, the one you can do the most weight on, the one you can put the most load on your forearms. So I would start with behind the back wrist curls, right? Right. After that, we did the traditional, which everybody knows, on your knees, overhand and underhand wrist curls. Everybody knows those. They're good, don't get me wrong, but they're not as good as behind the back, in my opinion. You're not gonna be able to do as much weight, near as much weight as you can, but it's a good variety if you wanna switch it up some. All right, from there, we did the plate pinch, that's right. Holding them plates for time. You're not doing reps now, you're doing time. 30 seconds to a minute. Again, if you could do more than the 10-pound plates, man, you are a beast. I want a video of it. I want to see it because you are an animal if you can do those 25 or 45-pound plates. All right, then we finished with the superset, the wrist curl superset. Man, if you want a burner, you go ahead and do that superset. You're gonna burn those forearms out, I'll tell you that right now. Save it for the end, because you're not gonna be able to do anything after that, trust me on that one, right? And once again, this is not a workout. If you want a forearm workout, I would recommend the behind the back, wrist curls, and then the superset curls and wrist curls. All right, y'all, thanks for staying tuned. Remember to check us out live every Sunday at 12. You can catch me and Camille live. Catch us, ask us any questions you want. You got us right there. We'll go over anything you want. You can ask us questions. Tune in live. Tune in to whatever we're talking about for that live. All right, for more videos like this, check out our wrist playlist, if we have one, forearm. If we don't, I'm gonna put it in the bicep playlist, y'all. So check it out, it's gonna be in a playlist somewhere. 88 Fitness, like and subscribe.